Step 11. Open the Contractors Table in Datasheet view. The table should have 4 records. Now, right now, we have a blank stage and our navigation pane is closed. I'm going to come back to the Home tab. I'm going to go ahead and open my navigation pane by clicking on the chevrons in the top left-hand corner. And then I'm going to open the Contractors Table in Datasheet views. On the Contractors Table, I click left to identify it. I click right, and then I say Design View. Datasheet View. We'll just open then. And here we are in Datasheet View. The table has 4 records. Apply best fit to the fields in the table, and again we can just double click on each column, and you'll notice how it opens it up so it's easier to read those columns with lots of information, and it closes it up for those columns with less information. Save the table. So we've neatened it up. We're going to right click the tab and save, and close the table. We're going to right click and close the Contractors Table. That's into step 11. Let's go on down to step 12. Based on the projects table, use the query wizard to build a simple query, and let's start that. So I'm going to click Projects Table. I'm going to go to Create, and I'm going to come up here to the top, and I want to use my query wizard to create a simple query. You'll notice we have 4 different types: simple query, cross tab, find duplicates, and find unmatched. In the simple query wizard, we're looking to ask a question of our table of information. Let's click on Simple Query Wizard and OK. Right here in the next line, it asks us to add the site, building project, budget amount fields in that order. It's important to note that and understand what we're looking to add. So we're going to come back up here. We make sure our tables and queries has selected the projects table. Then in our available fields, we click Site and add that with a chevron that looks like a greater than symbol. And then next is Building Project, and we add that. And then finally is the budget amount, and we add that. Now, keep the default name of Projects Query and click Finish to display the query results. So the table is going to be asked about the site and the building projects and the amount. We'll go next. Details are fine. We'll go next. Default name of project query, and we say Finish. The query runs, and we have that the North Campus and Southeast campuses are the sites with the budgeted amount showing. Once we've done that, it says close the query. So we're done with our projects query. It is right over here in Queries, and we're going to right click and close. End of step 12. Step 13. Based on the projects table, use the Form tool to create a form for the table. So we're going to click the projects table to identify it. Come up here to the Create tab. Come all the way over to the 4th panel of Forms. And we aren't asked to make the wizard, so we're just going to use the regular first form tool. And it will turn that table into a form. And you can see we have 8 records, and we can flip through those records. Alright. And now we'll go back to the beginning record. Save the form as a project form. So we're going to right click, save, and it gives us the option to title it. We can click Projects and type Form and click OK. Display the form in Form View. So we're going to come over here to Views. We are in the Design tab at the moment, and we're going to click Form View so we can see what the form would look like if we printed it. And now we can close. That's the end of step 13. Step 14. based on the projects table, make sure to left click that projects table to identify and highlight it. Use the report tool to create a report. Well, let's do that. So we're going to come up to create, and then we're going to go over to the report tool, which is our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th panel. We're going to pick report tool, not wizard, because it didn't identify the wizard. It just said tool. And it says, once you've created the report, delete the budget amount field from the report. So you can kind of see if we've got these dotted march lines right here. If we had this and printed, these would print off the page. So you can click the top one, hold your shift button, and then click the entire column. And that is one way to hit delete. So you see how the columns are highlighted in orange. And that got rid of the budget information. And we do want to save this, so we'll right click our projects tab and save. And it says save the report as projects report. So once we do that, we click the project's title and add the word report and click OK. And that's the end of step 14.